I want to demonstrate shortest distance to a character on Leetcode. Given a string S and a character C, return an array of integers representing the shortest distance from the character C in the string. Example 1. Input S, which stands for string, equals love Leetcode, and the C, which stands for character, is the E. So when it returns the array right here, it's looking at every character in this string, how far each character is away from the letter E. So the E itself is 0 because it has no distance away from itself. But these other characters are 2 steps away from any letter E in this given string. Okay? So the first thing I'm going to do is create a variable and equal that to an array. And then next, I'm going to create a for loop, equal the index to 0, and loop through the string .length. And then next, I'm going to create 2 variables, one named before and the other after. Before is going to be the index before the current index, and then the after will be the index after the current index. And then next, I'm going to create an if-else statement, and the condition is going to be if the current index is equal to the letter we're looking for. So if it's equal to the C. So if S index equals C, we're going to do something. And if it does not equal the character we're looking for, we're going to do something else. If this first condition is true, we're going to push the integer 0 into the array because that is the letter we're looking for. And if it's not the character we're looking for, that means we need to find a distance from it. One thing I also like to do before I write all the fluff and the for loops is we're going to be returning this array at the end. So I could just cut this and go return array, but the array obviously isn't doing anything. So I'm going to paste that for loop right back in. So then in the else, I'm going to create a while loop and create a condition which says keep iterating if the index before and after both do not equal to the character the character parameter that we're looking for. So if that is true, we're going to minus minus before, and we're going to plus plus the after. And what this does is it creates a count for those variables to keep track of how far they are from the character. And then lastly, we're going to take the distance and put it in a JavaScript built-in function, which gets the distance, and we're going to push that into the final array, which gives us our final result. And we're going to do this inside the else. All right, let's run this. It is accepted. Submit. And that's accepted as well. This is a iterative O of n linear solution because the size of the array can be any size. It just has to be greater than 1. So that's actually an edge case I can use at the beginning of my code. Say if s.length is less than or equal to 1, return null. It still works.